Hi everyone, I'm Matt the Friendly Board Gamer and welcome to the Marvel Champions Challenge. Today we are taking Gamora for a spin. I've literally just received this character today, 3 or 4 hours ago. I literally just opened the deck, set up Rhino and thought we'll give her a bit of a spin. I haven't even shuffled the cards, that's how new she is. Now, first thing to notice that I saw is that I can include up to 6 attack and thwart events in my deck from different aspects, which is pretty cool. My chosen aspect, I believe, with her is aggression, and we've got 3 first hits and 2 impedes from the different aspects of protection and justice. This is the pre-constructed deck. Like I said, I've literally just opened it out to shrink. We've got Nebula, all of obviously Gamora's cards. What have we got here? Acrobatic move, deal 2 damage to an enemy, crossed counter, hero interrupt. We're going to take enemy into damage, prevent 3 of that damage, deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So pretty good. Set the pace, we get to remove 1 threat from a scheme. Decisive blow, we can deal 4 damage to an enemy, 7 damage instead if you have played a thwart event this turn. It's cool. 4 momentum, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 if you played an attack. So it's sounding like a good deck. And there's some other things there. We've also got some aggression cards. Angela is a new ally. Clobber, deal 3 damage to an enemy. If it's the first card you have played this round, return the card to your hand. Oh, sounds good. It's a 2-cost event. Plan of attack, search the top 4 cards of your deck. Top 7 cards if you're in alter ego form for an attack event, and add that card to your hand and shuffle. Got uppercut, which we've seen before. First hit, hero action, deal 2 damage to the villain. Hero interrupt an attack. When a minion initiates attack, deal 2 damage to that minion. An impede, hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat from the main scheme. If this is the first card you play this round, return this card to your hand. Okay, so that's an equivalent of this one. Which one was it? The Clobber, but interrupt, thwart rather than attack. We've got Drax as an ally, hit and run, hero action, deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. And our basics. Like I said, I haven't even shuffled this. I'm going to give this a really good shuffle. Gamora also has an action. Let's see, look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack or thwart event, I can draw it, which is pretty cool. Got 3 recovery, a hand size of 6, 10 hit points. And then in hero form, she's got 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense. Got a finesse response after you play an attack event and remove 1 threat from a scheme, and a precision response after you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So she's like a pretty good character to play. I'm quite excited about Gamora. I've also received Star-Lord today as well, so maybe I will do a video for Star-Lord after this one. We'll see. So yeah, oh good, we can draw a hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we should talk about Rhino as well. The break, if you don't know, Rhino stage 1 and 2, playing on standard. I've got the standard encounter sets and the bomb scare modular encounter set in here. Flip to 1B, so 7 threat, that's our limit. It's 1 threat per person on the heroes, on the villain's turn. So, what have we got? I've got Drax and ally. Play only if you identify as the Guardian trait, which I presume, yep, hero form does. Drax cannot attack minions, hit and run. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and remove 2 threat from a scheme. First hit, hero action, attack, deal 2 damage to the villain. That's pretty good. Clobber, I quite like. But I don't think we need. I might give it a Drax, hit and run, and hit and run. You can mulligan some of the cards to begin with. Do I need both Clobbers? I don't think I do. First hit, 1 cost event, deal 2 damage to the villain. Oh, hero interrupt attack when a minion initiates an attack. Yeah, so I could do 2 damage. That's dealing 3 damage. Goes back to my hand. I think I might get rid of first hit as well. Keep both Clobbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got a genius resource, which is great. An upgrade, restricted, max 2 restricted cards per player. After you play an attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. That's cool. Godslayer, the weapon upgrade. Again, restricted hero tools. When your hero makes a basic attack against a unique enemy, it's got the symbol. Exhaust Godslayer, your hero gets +2 attack for that event. There's a Godslayer. Doesn't that look cool? Fantastic weapon. And the decisive blow, Gamora card, hero action attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy, 7 damage instead if you have played a thwart event this turn. So that might be better to be kept on next go. So, first off, I think I'll do my Gamora action, which lets me look at the top card of my deck. If it's an attack or a thwart event, draw it. It is attack and a thwart event, it's another hit and run, so I can draw that. I will immediately switch to hero form. So after I play a thwart event, I can deal a damage. After I play a attack event, I can remove a threat. So I think we probably are going to want it to play Clobber. So let's play that first. We'll just hold that there so I know what I'm doing. After you play an attack event, deal 1 damage. That upgrade could be good to get out. Might want to keep that. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threats from the scheme, hit and run. I think I want to get this upgrade. So I could play Clobber. Given my Godslayer. Deal 2 damage to. I think I might keep. Hit and run's quite expensive. It's quite a good card. 2 damage and remove 2 threat, but I'm not going to be getting a lot of threat on there at the moment. So I'm going to play them 3 for my Gamora's sword, my upgrade. I'm going to. Okay, yeah, no, let's just go back. So it already taken back first go of the game, but I wanted to play this first. Clobber. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3. And if this is the first card you play this round, return this card to your hand, which I will. Then I will play my Gamora's sword for them 3 cards. I could have done that the other way around and done an additional attack, but I wanted that Clobber back in my hand for next turn. And then I guess Gamora can attack for. So I could, after I played an attack event, which I believe that one is Clobber, wherever you're going out in my hand. Yep. Event attack, I could remove 1 threat, but there is no threat. So Gamora will attack for another 2. There you go. So dropped hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what did I get? I got Forward Momentum. Remove 3 threats from a scheme, 5 threat instead if you played an attack event this turn. Keen Instincts. I'm going to exhaust Keen Instincts to generate a wild resource from an attack or thwart event. That's cool. I could do with getting that quickly. And a 0 cost event plan of attack. Search the top 4 cards of your deck, top 7 if I'm in alter ego form, an attack event, and add that to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Okay, so first off, we put 1 threat on the main scheme. Then Rhino is going to attack me for 2 plus boosts is nothing, so I'm going to take 2 damage and then get an encounter card. When revealed hero, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So again, another 2 plus a boost is nothing. So I'm taking 4 damage on the first turn. So that's not ideal. What shall we do next? Plan of attack. I can exhaust Keen Instincts. I feel like I want to get that upgrade out as well. I could play that and that. Yeah, let's do this. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. I'm going to pay with that using them 2. So 1, 2, 3. And if this is the first card you have played this round, return this card to my hand, which is. And after I play an attack event, I deal 1 damage to the enemy. This is an attack event. And also, after I play an attack event, remove 1 threat from the scheme. Nice. That's pretty good. I like that. Then I'm going to play this Keen Instincts a plan of attack, which then I can exhaust this to generate a wild resource for an attack or thwart event. I have quite a lot of them in my deck, so that should be good. Gamora will attack for 2. Go, ready up, draw for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got first hit again. Hero action attack, deal 2 damage to the villain. Hero interrupt attack, when a minion initiates an attack, deal 2 damage to that minion. You can set the pace, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Hero action, uppercut, deal 5 damage to an enemy. Cross counter attack, defense or thwart. When you attack enemy to damage, prevent 3 of that damage. Deal 1 damage to the enemy, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Okay, that could be useful. So, Rhino's going to advance the scheme for 1. He's going to attack me for 2. I think I'm probably going to defend against this. No, because I can play my cross counter, can I? You interrupt. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to, it's going to attack for me for 2. I'm going to play this. And I will play set the pace to pay for that. Attack me for 2, for 3. When you take enemy to damage, prevent 3 of that damage, which I've prevented it all. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. I remove 1 threat from a scheme. Fantastic. Now, encounter card. When revealed in hero form, Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, the character is stunned. Okay. So you can attack me for 2. I will defend now. No boost, so 2 attack. I got 2 defense. I didn't take any damage, so I'm not stunned, but I am exhausted for the next turn. Go with that. Okay, I have, what do I have? Clover, which I could do. 2 damage to the villain. Yeah, I could do that. Yes, I can exhaust Keen Instincts. A wild resource from attack or thwart event. This is an attack event. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. After you attack an enemy, deal 1 damage to the enemy, so I wouldn't deal any more damage now. And after you play an attack event, remove 1 threat, but there is no threat. But we have taken out Rhino stage 1. Onto Rhino stage 2, 15 hit points. And we need to find the break-in and take-in side scheme. So let's get that out. Break-in and take-in. Break-in and take-in side scheme. So this deals with an additional encounter card during the villain phase. When revealed, place an additional 1 threat per player here. So that's 3 threat in total. 2 from that, 1 from that. I don't have any more cards I can play, which is a shame, but I think that's pretty much all I can do on my turn. So I think I will ready up. I think I might actually discard uppercut, because through 5 damage for 3. I do have this, so this is good to get me I think I'll keep it. 3, 4, 5. So I've got set the pace, remove 1 threat from a scheme, some energy double resource, and acrobatic move, deal 2 damage to the enemy. I still got my clever, I still got my uppercut. Okay, so 1 threat on the main scheme. He will, Rhino will attack me for 3. I will, I'm gonna probably, I think I'll let that one go. Yeah, I think I'm going to defend against that. 3, 4. That might not have been the best move. Oh, 2 health. And I got 2 encounter cards. So the first one is crowd control. 2 threat per player. Crash icon, so I need to take the scheme off there, the threat off there before I can take off anywhere else. And the next one, give to the Gamora player. You may flip to alter ego form, choose, exhaust your hero. Or I can choose and discard 2 events from your hand, discard this obligation. Okay, well, let's flip to alter ego and exhaust and get rid of that. Okay, so what are we going to do? I have a lot of hero actions in my hand, which I don't want to do because I am... perhaps we shouldn't have done that then. Yeah, I'm going to do something different. I never usually do this, but I'm going to choose and discard 2 events from my hand to just discard obligation. So I'm going to discard uppercut, I think. And acrobatic move. Just discard this. So I don't have to flip, I can stay in hero form. And I can still flip to alter ego. I think I will still flip to alter ego because it says you may flip to alter ego form and then choose. So I've chosen and discarded 2 events from my hand and discarded obligation because I wanted to heal up some of my health before I do anything else. So what I will do, I'm going to heal straight away for 3. Now to 5. I'll do this action, look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack or event, that attack or thwart event, draw it. It is a thwart event. I will keep that. And then flip back to hero form. So I've got 4 momentum, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 threat instead if you have played an attack event this turn. So what should I do? I could deal 3, I could play Clobber again, deal 3 damage to the enemy, and then I can play 4 momentum to remove some threat from there. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to play Clobber. First card that I've played, deals 3 damage to the enemy. 3. Return these back to my hand. I can then, and after I play an attack event, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So I'll do that from there. And after I play an attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. 11. I'm going to play this, set the pace, it's a 0 cost event. Hero action thwart, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Get rid of that. And tempting to exhaust that and play Clobber. To play for momentum, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 threat instead if you played an attack, which I have, but I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. There you go. And after I play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. That for momentum was a thwart event. I'm liking Gamora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got Angela. After Angela enters play under your control, search the top 10 cards in the encounter deck for a minion and put it into play. Engage with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. If the minion was not put into play this way, discard Angela. Push a 0 cost ally. Another cross counter, Nebula as an ally. After Nebula enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. 2 cost ally, 2 attack, 2 thwart, 2 health. Another acrobatic move and an impede. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme. If this is the first card you played this round, return this card to your hand. But we'll get to them in a minute. First off, it is Rhino. It's going to advance the main scheme. He's then going to attack me for 3. I think I will defend for 5. So I take 3 damage. 3 down to 2 health. And then encounter card. Attached to Rhino. Force interrupt when Rhino attacks. The attack gains overkill. Excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to that ally's controller. At the end of the attack, discard charge, and it's +3 attack. Okie dokie. So, I am exhausted. So I need to take out Rhino pretty damn quickly. Deal 2 damage, remove 3 threat. Angela looks good. What should we play? Cross counters A, interrupts, I can't play that. Move 3 threat for the main scheme. Could do that, but I'm not in danger of that. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, I think I'm going to play Nebula for 2. Oh, I could have used cross counter on the last turn, couldn't I, to prevent some damage? Oh, that's a shame. Should have noticed that. Let's get rid of Angela and Impede for the moment. So after Nebula enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to my hand. So what do I want? I want a good attack. Do further damage to the enemy. What should we have? Clobber again to come back. I might play Clobber. Play Clobber or Decisive Blow. 4 damage and it's gone, or 3 damage and it's back into my hand if it's the first card I play, which is not. Let's play Decisive Blow. Okay, wow, she goes through her deck quickly, doesn't she? Not much left in there. Okay. Alright, let's play Acrobatic Move, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, on 8. Oh, I should have put 2 health on Nebula. Let's have Nebula. Yeah, Nebula can attack for 2. So Rhino's on 6. And let's exhaust Keen Instincts to generate a wild resource and cross counter to play a Decisive Blow. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after you play an attack event, remove 1 threat from the scheme. After you play an attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Ooh, he's on 1 health. 1 health, so close. But not to be. I'm going to flip to Alter Ego form. I could look at the top card of my deck. This is attack or thwart event, draw it. As well. First hit. It is a attack event, so I'll add that to my hand. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Hopefully we can do this because Rhino's not going to attack with his massive big 6 attack here because I'm in Alter Ego. But 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 1. Plus the boost is 2, 3. So I'm 5 out of the 7. So who knows what's going to happen, but we'll deal an encounter card and a Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Well, if I take damage, I'm going to die, so let's put 1 threat on the main scheme. And I could play this. First hit. When a minion initiates attack, deal 2 damage to that minion. I'll play it with my Keen Instincts. I'll pay for it with that. So I'm presuming in this instance that that minion would still do the when revealed effect for the 2 damage or 1 threat. So I would resolve that and then I will play first hit and take him out. Okay, so it's over to us. I will do Gamora's action. Look at the top card of my deck. If it's an attack or thwart, add it. It is not. I presume that goes back on my deck and doesn't get discarded. I could just attack with Nebula and take Rhino out, but that seems a little bit anticlimactic. I think I will. What should we do? Something a little bit fun. I have nothing that does damage. Nothing in my hand that does damage. Okay, so let's just flip. Gamora's on 2 health, but she's just going to do 2 damage and take out Rhino. So there you have it. First play of Gamora with the precon deck. Took down Rhino relatively easily. Starting to stack up here and a bit of threat, but you know, just having a bit of fun with the deck. It is the precon deck. Hopefully some good deck building opportunities with her, I think, especially with the skilled tactician ability here, which can include up to 6 attack and or thwart events in my deck. irrelevant of the or independent of the aspect I chose. A little bit like Spider-Man in that account as well, with using the dual aspects, but that sounds really fun. I'm looking forward to delving into that with a little bit of deck building. So there you have it, another Marvel Champions Challenge in the bag. And there's still plenty more to go, especially with the Galaxy Most Wanted expansion and the 2 new heroes that have been released this week. But I'll keep on going and hopefully get to the end of this challenge. If you like my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. All my social media contacts will be down there as well, so please check out the blog, Instagram, Facebook, sign up so you can be notified of when new articles are going live. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.